Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this match between India and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. A bit of cloud hanging around, but nothing to worry the ground staff.
Nice information there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers in.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait on. Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Bowlers.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Armstrong, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper's ball.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yup.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yup, yup.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Armstrong shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 1 for 10.
Yup.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper's in.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep, yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Could be close. Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Power and precision in that shot.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 2 for 23. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Keeper.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
No shot offered. Loud shout.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Waiting.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. Sri Lanka are 2 for 25.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
picks the gap perfectly.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yup.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Edged! A massive appeal. Certainly looks close, maybe a bit of bat. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Good return there, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah. Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
End of the over, 6 off it. Sri Lanka are 2 for 44. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Patel with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. Gone, played all around it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
7 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 3 for 51.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait on.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep. Wait.
Hasaranga will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
End of the over. Sri Lanka are 3 for 54. Patel from the north end.
Yeah.
2 full. Got what it deserved.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait on. Yeah.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep. Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Wait. Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
Patel has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Going with spin now.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin, it's as simple as that really.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Brilliant diving stop. 3 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 4 for 64. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot, at least one on offer.
That was good, patient batting. He guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yeah. Keepers.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Huge appeal.
Cover! Yep.
Big edge. Over. Sri Lanka are 4 for 82. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Perfect technique and placement.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice shot, runs possible.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Wait there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
12 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 4 for 94. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one.
We've seen good spin with the old ball. I think it might have been worth giving them a couple more overs before taking the new one. Some adjustments to the field.
Thick edge.
Yep.
A couple on offer here. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot And that raced away for 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early, got onto the back foot so quickly, and just pushes it away behind square.
10 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 4 for 104.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yeah.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Loud shout.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Needs a direct hit. Gone.
Yeah.
Brilliant in the field.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Hey. Yup.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Hugger!
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Super shot that.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Bowler is confident on this one. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
The Yorker does the trick.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Loud appeal. India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. This looks good. Is it hitting though? Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Waiting.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keep on.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Final over in this innings.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive edge.
Good return there, back from the deep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep, yep.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
You're looking for anything when it comes to a free hit as a batter. Just need to wait on it.
Yep.
Four overthrows. The throw was unnecessary and, as it turns out, pretty costly.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 150 runs. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Win on.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, retake the strike.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Win on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Into the gap. Nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep, yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
12 runs added there. India are none for 24. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Wait there. Up. Keeper.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch it.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Perfectly timed.
Too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. India are none for 40. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Middle that one, great timing.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Nice bowling.
Massive chance.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Good shot. He's found the gap. End of the over. India are none for 49. Hasaranga from the south end. Nice shot.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Hasaranga will be disappointed with that delivery.
Hasaranga is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Straight to the fielder.
Wait there.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
This could be trouble.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Absolutely nailed it.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. India are none for 64. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Brilliant diving stop.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
No!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. Three extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Bowler is confident on this one.
They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Couldn't have hit that any better. Hasaranga did very nicely out there on the boundary.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Sri Lanka found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Gill has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That shot brings up 50. Raises the bats and appreciation from the fans in the crowd.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Chance!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep. Bowler, bowler.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Waiting.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Poor fielding, chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait there.
Nice shot, runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. This could be out.
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 6 for India.
Yep. Waiting. Yep.
Really good shot there.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over, 8 off it. India are 4 for 115. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Beaten on the drive. Needs a direct hit.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait there. Keeper, keeper. Yeah.
Brilliant shot that.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Could be close.
Wait there. Yep.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Waiting. Keeper.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep.
An example of how good the modern player is at sliding across the outfield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Gone right through the defences.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 7 for India.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Good return, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Drives and misses everything.
No.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Good bit of timing there.
And that marks the end of the match. India complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.